Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Evolution 2016. This is Sajam, not Ultra David, as you may have been fooled. He is on twitch.tv/SRKEvo1 with the boy Jimmy C, James Chen. I am joined by the lovable, the charismatic, stage work, commentary, video game player extraordinaire, the one and only Tasty Steve. How are things?
Wow. Wow and wow.
How does it feel to get an intro for yourself for once?
I just think that's sick. Is that how I make people feel when I do it?
That's what you get on the mic, you're like, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Anyways.
And then the echo's like, gentlemen, 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 gentlemen. And you just get on there, I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy Steve is about to light this place on fire. So,
I hope you guys went, tinkled, grab yourself a sandwich. Who knows? But I hope you guys are ready.
I hope you washed your hands first before you grab yourself a sandwich. Be sanitary before you come here to EVO 2016. Take a shower, wash your hands. You don't want to get sick. 5,000 Street Fighter players alone. A lot to think about. We have Kay from Japan. You see it there on the bottom left. And Zangief, which is probably supposed to be I'm Zangief, but like in a weird I'm Zangief, but like, you know.
Oddly enough, the guy from the United States has the harder name to pronounce. I think that's crazy.
That's very strange, right? You think that it would be a bit easier for us, but of course, he's probably, if he doesn't play Zangief, him and I are gonna have issues, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's like he's gonna pick Ryu.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, yeah, that's a fake out. That is the ultimate fake out, is naming yourself one thing and playing a completely different character. But they're getting set here using this built-in button check feature in the game. Thank you, base Capcom, for saving us time at events. Okay, looks like we're good to go. It should be set.
All right.
You see we're playing on PS4, just popped up there. Big thanks to Sony for all the things that they do for being true champions.
Yes, true tournament standard for the Capcom Pro Tour and all FGC events.
As well as EVO.
Yep.
That's what will be played on all weekend. So, looks like they're set, good to go. Checking to make sure his hair is good. That's one thing you have to do.
Check his buttons, check his hair. This guy's got the right idea.
Yeah, it's a good strap.
Sajam, a true fan of checking his hair. So
Steve,
I know he appreciates it.
I don't know what you could be talking about.
He's touching his hair right now. You guys can't see it, but that's what he's doing.
So, Zangief on the left, Chun-Li. Now, Iron Zangief is now his name. It's changed.
Oh.
It was different before.
Oh, okay.
And it makes a lot more sense now.
It does. I mean, he still has an H in there,
Yeah,
which is really odd.
So I'm assuming that the names are switched?
Yes.
Or is this the ultimate fake out? We don't know. All right, so Kay from Japan playing Chun-Li. There's the Light Punch SPD. He's not going to get an amazing setup after. Yeah, oh, the chase down with the double dash. That was almost insanity right away here at EVO. Jump back to escape the throw. I like that Chun-Li is trying to establish a neutral game, although so far Zangief has done a pretty good job of dealing with it. Anti-air light kick. But
nice.
he finds the check.
Gets the crush counter sweep. Jumps out of the corner really smart.
Drop the combo. That 8 a.m. at EVO drop. V-trigger now available for Chun. She can pop it off that standing fierce that she keeps sticking out there. Oh, that's not going to be enough. It's close. There's the overhead. Good work. All right, closes it out. One of the things you have to be so curious about, or so dangerous from Chun-Li, is that big standing fierce. It takes up so much space. V-trigger cancel, combo after can cancel it into critical art. Such a danger. Yeah, that move right there. Also, even 2 hits to blow up the armor.
Now, it's really not that bad, especially for a character like Geef. I was just about to say, he has that V skill, which gives him the armor to actually go through a lot. But at that point, it takes range. But range is something Zangief deals with on a point. It takes him a long time, but once he gets in, you lose a lot of life. Already
just like this, yeah. Close to stun, actually. Oh, baited the bird, but didn't get a punish. Anti-air, and that's going to be stunned. And that's not going to be enough, but one more will do it. Yeah, and there it is. Iron Zangief. Good work.
Really smart not to use any meter right there. I like that thought.
Yeah, it was one of those things where if he jumped out of the SPD, oh well. You have such a big lead, he's not going to be able to kill you for it. It's good work. V-skill flex on the on all the buttons. I like it. It's one of the things you have to represent with Zangief pretty often to deal with fireballs, deal with those big far normals that he doesn't always have the best normals of his own to answer with. Confirm into the X legs, has corner carry. Oh, but corners himself against Geef. Okay, that was the scary spot to be, but he fights his way out. Chun with now the life advantage. Still has the back to the wall, though.
Oh, nice. Gets the V-trigger through the fireball. Actually gets the hit. Let's see what happens.
Oh, blocks the bird. No, he could have got a crush counter punish. He just got jabbed. Well,
Get
this
in
is
there.
still a bad spot. Tuck them in, as Steve would say.
Get in here. Oh, going night-night?
One more for stun, and that should be the first game for Iron Zangief, who fist bumps off into the crowd.
Right, I know, right? Got a Ryu behind him.
Man, good work to him. First game for K from Japan.
K, thinking about it. Checks the side. Doesn't look like he's too shaky. But that's good.
He
That
looks ready.
Yeah.
He's prepared. The Chun-Li play, I feel like so far has been solid, but it's been those few times that he fights his way through this minefield of normals that he's done work. Okay, there's
Once
the flex.
again, that's exactly what I was talking about. Uses that V skill to get through, gets the SPD, and slowly walking K to the corner right now.
Which is a bad place to be. Okay, the flex again. Jump in
nice.
as anti-aired.
I like that. Taking that option, getting out of the corner. You want that entire screen behind you, especially versus a character like Zangief.
There it is, the knee into the SPD again. We've seen that so many times. Okay, great backdash. Great block, too, on the jump in. V-trigger still available for Chun. I don't even think we've seen her pop it yet. Oh, what a jump from Geef and lands the SPD. Not going to be enough, but so close.
All right, right now, K needs to do something. He does have V-trigger available and can take off a lot of damage, but Zangief is a bit of a tank. Nice and beefy. And there we go.
Oh, and there it is. Just sticks out the jab. That's the round ender as Geef. When you're close to closing out the round, you just stick out jabs over and over and over. It's one of the most threatening things to have to deal with.
Oh, nice double flex to get through, and all that gray life means nothing because I just took off actual damage.
Exactly. Okay, jump away. One of those things you have to be, you know, kind of mindful of as a Geef player. Your opponents are going to jump away from you a lot. It's just one of those situations that's going to happen. Jump in fierce. There's the sweep after. Okay. I think that K needs to establish more of this ground game. That overhead was so dangerous. It could have been death. Slowing it down just a bit. And there's the SPD again. He has not gotten away from that just yet. He has to try to, you know, keep his mind on that double dash, the chase down. Oh, great meaty. And that's going to be stun, and it's death instead. Wow, good work from Iron Zangief, who jumps up and starts showing the camera his stick and is like, check out my sick arcade stick. But the camera guy was like, nah, I'm not feeling this. We don't have to
whatever. We don't have time for this.
You don't get free advertisement here at EVO. Who do you think you are?
5,000 people. You're probably going to get bopped the next match anyway. So, I mean, think about that. You can't be popping off early. The premature celebration gets you nowhere.
Yeah, and you can see, look at this tweet in. Thanks. You guys want to use hashtag EVO2016. Tell us how you're enjoying EVO from home, or if you're here in the venue watching the stream somehow. First of all, you're a wizard. Second of all, tweet in. Let us know how you're enjoying EVO. You can see all the stuff, the lovely booths here. Shout outs to Based Mama Dow for the Daigo book. True homie. Looking out for me. But yeah, you can see all the lovely stuff. The booths here at EVO, they are packed. Jam full of people. Did you see the apparel yet? The EVO apparel?
No.
They have a varsity jacket that is insane.
Do we get one? Who do I have to talk to? I feel like we should at least get one of choice.
You know,
I'm pretty sure my
as
choice
EVO
would be
commentators, I don't know, man. We got to talk to someone. Mr. Wizard, I'm going to get him on speed dial. Look at Joey, baby. Hey,
Joey.
talk to me. Hey.
Joey, baby.
Hey.
The Wiz. This is Steve. Yeah, tasty one. Look,
Yeah.
I just want to, I got a few questions.
Hey, Babu. Hey, talk to me here. You got a varsity jacket my size? I'm going to need one of those M varsity jackets.
You don't even say the size. I'm going to need an M. I mean, much like love, I'm going to need M.
You know where I first heard that? Was Z.
Really?
He is the first person that ever called clothing sizes S and M and L. And when he said that, I was like, I'm going to use this from now on. Yeah. Because he looked at me.
Adopt it.
And we were talking about buying clothing, and he looked at me and he was like, you're an M, yes? And it changed my life. Because I had never heard that before, and it was such an odd thing to hear. So I was like,
He looks
yes.
you in your eyes. You're an
Yeah, he
M.
looked me up and down and was like, you are one of those M's. And I was like, I
deeply,
am.
Looks like you're an M, right?
It was like
And
so
you were like,
devious.
oh my God. Yes, I am an M. How did you know?
He just knows the meaning straight to the center of my heart.
Right to your heart.
It was good work.
Bam, arrow, back up, you're in love. Anyways, so our next match coming up, we have Ness versus Get Brent. Actually, I kind of like that name. Get
Get
Brent.
Burnt?
Eh.
Get burnt?
Nah, man, I'm liking Brent
It's
better.
going to be a Mika mirror match, so it should be wild. I'm curious. Oh, the buttons.
Oh, we
Gotta
love 'em.
make sure they're checked. There's 6 of them, 8 maybe, depending on the stick you play on. If you play on pad, I think there's like 11.
And
It's
even
like so
still, you want to check the buttons because you can't do it with the menu before you select your character.
You know,
Whatever.
Steve, you can, but people often don't think about these things.
No way.
They're trying to delay us so that we can't go get this EVO apparel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, her talking over herself was the most dangerous thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay, Mika mirror match, don't blink, because you might miss something impactful. Get burnt in the blue, Brent, bent, who knows what it is.
Yeah, I mean, trying to help this guy out, man.
Versus NES or NES. Mika. Blue and pink Mikas. Jump over, and there's the regular throw. So she gets meaningful pressure after the regular throw if you're crouching. If you're standing, she gets a different throw animation, and she doesn't get quite as good of offense afterwards. Belly flop is good. Now has corner positioning. Oh, just whiffs. That could have been punished a bit more. And there's the regular throw again. Bad spot to be against Mika cornered here. But she just reverses the corner so easily.
Yeah.
She's one of the characters who can corner you the fastest and then uncorner herself. It just is quick.
Nice. And right now, Ness doing a great job. Gets that throw again. And then puts himself in the corner. Gets hit out of the EX Peach, though.
Oh, punish? Yeah, should be able to get the kill. Spend the bar? Yes. You definitely don't want to leave any character alive, especially another Mika player. That's too dangerous. So, first round for NES, Ness. In the Mika mirror here at EVO. Early in the morning.
Oh, nice cross under. Tries to get the confirm into the slap.
Was a bit too far. Oh, this time got it. Has corner positioning as well. What's going to be the offense? Hasn't been a lot of command throws so far. I was just going to... That was a command throw that got stuffed right there. And there's one.
Wow.
All right, now they're bringing him out.
It's the EX throw. The dash go with the help out.
And V-Trigger available for both players now. There's the command throw again after that crouching fierce.
Actually really smart. Back in the corner. Has the screen positioning right now.
Oh, whiffed. That could have been a bigger punish. And V-Trigger available now. There's the V reversal instead. Can get some offense here.
Nice one. Oh, wow.
Jump away. Oh, out of the air. That's
nice
a trade. The jump in is good and not quite enough, but so close. Back throw could still do it.
Another back throw.
Mistimed the meteor or whatever he wanted to do.
Egos are in play right now. It's like, oh, you're going to keep throwing me? Well, I'm going to keep throwing you.
And it's not even command throw. It's regular throw.
Yeah.
You want to hit me with a regular? Oh, almost got him out of the air with the peach.
Such a hard read right there.
But it's one of those ones where if it hits, you're the best on the planet. Whip punish with the clap. Mid-screen mix-up. Oh, and just goes into it. Yeah, caught him. Oh, missed command throw. So dangerous. Corner positioning. And there's the command throw again. Great spot to be. Into the corner again, and that's going to be death. Just like that. First game to NES. NES.
Starting it off early. Lots of throws. I like how they built up to the EX grabs and the command grabs. That was actually pretty smart. You see a lot of people go in and they want that raw damage, get a couple of those resets, and then take the round. They're like, I'm going to give you a slow build-up to these command throws. EX and normal alike.
Yeah, you have to see what one of those things about playing Mika, you have to see what your opponent's going to do, how they react to situations. And based on how they deal with stuff is how you counter. It's how you go for different things afterwards. So you're like, okay, in this position he likes to do this on defense, so now I can adjust. And that's what you have to think about as a Mika player or any character who plays offensively, really. It's about that give and take between you and your opponent.
That's true. That's 100% true.
For whiffs, yes. Now cornered is Blue Mika, which just gives him a bit of space. Oh, whiffs the throw. Yeah, her back walk speed's pretty quick, so she can get out of the way a lot of the times. This time jumps the command throw. It's come so many times in that situation that he's just prepared for it. Out of the air and got the combo with the dash go. Uh-oh.
And this could be the... Oh, wow. Drops the drop. Oh, man.
Mistimed the media. Uh-oh. The nerves here at EVO. The drops start to come out. That's not a good sign. Got to try to keep it together. Just a small punish there. Not a lot. Back to the corner with the giant swing. Media drop kick, but gets hit after his own drop kick.
And it was a counter hit, too, so that just means trying to hit a really slow button.
Yeah, must have mistimed whatever he tried. Jab check, corners himself, but there it is. Yeah, EX throw, puts his opponent back in the corner.
I like the point to signify that she's throwing you that way. I like it.
She throws her hands up at the end like, yeah.
did it.
So proud of herself.
Nice.
Air to air. And there's the EX again. And NES is close to putting himself on match point here. Pops the trigger. There's the combo and then reset with the throw. Yes, good work.
Oddly enough, I've never seen people do like, oh, I'm going to hit you in the dash go, and then I'm going to come in and command throw.
Yeah, it's one of those mix-ups that you gotta establish. One of the things to note about Mika's throws, if you don't know how it works, she has 2 command throws. One of them is with punches, one of them is with kick. The kick one throws you forward. The punch one throws you backwards. So depending on the positioning you want, you pick which one, right? So if you're cornered, you want to throw your opponent with the punch command throw to put them back in there. There's mix-up, gets out with the EX.
Oh,
finds it. This is going to be big. And there's the command throw. That's going to close it out. No, not enough.
I was about to say.
Okay, I was going to say. I thought it was going to do just enough, but it gets the jump in short anyway. Ness is going to close it out. Good work. Mika Mirror. Only the most devious of matchups here at EVO 2016.
That's a scary one, actually. A Mika Mirror is kind of terrifying. Like, anything can happen right there. Like, a meteor could just hit the stage. And you'd be like, well, that's the end of the match, you know?
Yep, and that's what I was expecting. All the way from Colombia, thanks so much for tweeting in. Use the hashtag EVO 2016. Let us know how you're feeling about EVO this year. Watching from home, you couldn't make it out. One of the fighting game players who couldn't make it out because there's so many, and it's so tough to make it all the way out here. At least show us how you're enjoying the view.
Yeah. Hopefully next year you'll be here, and you could get in on this Street Fighter V action with all of us.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be commentating one of your matches. Who knows? I think
maybe
it's
you'll
cool.
be commentating with us. Who knows? You could be commentating with Tasty Steve or myself here at EVO next year if you're here. You never know.
Once again, thanks for hanging out. Tasty Steve Say Jam, that's who you're looking at. And we got more Street Fighter matches coming up just for you guys. I hope you are enjoying yourselves. I hope you're nestled in real tight, because God knows if I was at home, I would probably be doing the exact same thing.
Wrapped in a blanket, drinking some hot cocoa, watching some Street Fighter.
Got the fire all warmed up. My dog comes in, pets it. That's a good job, Fido. You know, storybook, hangouts, video games. I'm about it.
All the necessities of life that you need. Sounds good. So our opponents are butt-checking in-game right now, which is very convenient for us. Hopefully they don't have to do it another time, because it would be pretty bad. But it's EVO. You got to make sure your butt. If there's one event where you have to triple-check your butt,
I was about to say, I'm not 100% mad. You're playing to win. You want to make sure everything works correctly, and this is actually the smarter thing to do, to check those butts. Now, this does not mean you want to go on and be like, oh, Tasty Steve said it was cool. I'm just saying that I understand.
Look, we're not signing your permission slips for this field trip, okay? But what we're saying is if you want to make sure you're all strapped in and ready to go, then that's what you should do. So, our competitors are ready to go. They're going to go select the stage, select the characters. We've got Joe Mega Weapon.
I like that. I liked even better the way you said Joe Mega Weapon.
Joe Mega Weapon. It's a very 90s name.
Wait, so wait, you give this second name a shot. Go ahead. I'll let you have that one.
Oh me, oh my is what it is.
There
Steve.
you go. I thought you were going to hit it with the Leave It to Beaver. Oh me, oh my.
Well, gee, no fooling, Steve. Oh me, oh my. No fooling. A whole shiny nickel. No way. Ibuki on the scene. All right, we get to see it. The girl. And Zhang Yi. So, Ibuki, a pretty interesting character. If you take a peek in the bottom left there, you'll see those kunais. That's a resource she has to manage. She can throw them on the ground or in the air, and she's got to reload them, which you can see he's doing just there. She gets 6 in total. They're a really useful tool in neutral. They don't do a ton of damage. Great for setups and positioning. That is unsafe. That's hard combo.
And you have to be careful, because one of the things about Ibuki in this version of the game is that she has to reload those kunai herself.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that you have to be aware of, because it can get you killed, not knowing how many you have or trying to reload at the wrong time.
Yeah, and you can see he's hit a bunch of kunai, but look how little damage it's done to Omi Omai. Like, he has to lead. These kunai are great for positioning and everything like that, but they don't do a lot of damage. They don't lead to huge amounts. Bomb on wake up? Well, it's there. Oh, he just absorbed it? He flexed on the bomb?
He flexed on the bomb. He was like, it's a pleasure for me to get a massage from your bomb. Thank you.
He did not care at all. This is so insignificant to Zangi. Iron muscle. And establishing this neutral with kunai, although the problem is he's given up so much space every time he's wanted to reload so far. Tries to get in behind the EX, but couldn't do it. Oh, missed the juggle. Yeah, that sweep. Pretty easy way to combo off crush counter. And Geef already has corner positioning for himself here. Then jump. That was great. What pressure. Close to stun.
And Joe Mega Weapon right now, actually, you can see the respect change. At first, Joe Mega Weapon was hitting all these buttons, going a little crazy. And now he's like, you know what? I need to slow it down just a little bit because oh me, oh my is going in. And just like that, it is the first match well under his belt.
Easy peasy, yeah. That was great work. You know, he kind of got hit by some kunai neutral. He was figuring it out. He's like, all right, throw all the little sharp things you want. I'll make my way in there, and my damage output is going to be huge. When I knock you down, you're not going to be able to get out of there. And that's what he did. He just had great offense. I really like the way he played that. Didn't get too flustered by the neutral game, which is important as Geef. You have so much life to make it in there.
That's 100% true.
Just a big tank.
And I feel like a lot of people give Zangief a bad rap for being bad. However, I feel like he's one of the characters that gets to make a lot more mistakes than a lot of the cast.
Yeah, 100%.
He gets that tank privilege where you can just hang out and be like, you know what, I made 3 or 4 mistakes. Yeah. However, I'm Zangief, and I only need you to make 1 mistake, and I'm back in the game.
Exactly. So is there a character? Whoa.
Joe Mega Weapon pulling out his weapon, the mirror.
A Geef mirror. Here at EVO, we've seen it all.
Have you ever seen a Zangief mirror?
Steve, do you remember that time you and I commentated Stupendous versus Snake Eyes? The sickest Geef mirror of all time?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Until Joe Mega Weapon versus Omi Omai at EVO 2016 changed our lives forever. Let's go. Joe Mega Weapon, purple on the left.
New stage.
New stage. It's daytime now, Steve.
I'm about it.
Because they want you to see them throw down in the bright lights. One important thing about the Geef mirror, jab, huge button. Very important, but you got to watch out for the flex. Oh, what a counter poke. That roundhouse. Joe Mega Weapon looking so much more confident with Zangief so far compared to the Ibuki pick. He's got the purple boots too.
I know, right?
Oh, the whiff, and he went for the SPD. Great jump out from Omi Omai. Love the confirming the lariat.
Oh, nice V reversal right there. Tries to go for an SPD right out of the gate. And Omi Omai not having it, goes for the neutral jump.
Yeah, great recognition right away. Just not let him get away with it. Okay, V-trigger still available for Omi Omai. Pops it. Maybe look for a jab into another one. The splash. The running bear grab, but he gets out of the way, and there's the combo.
Jump. All right, and shakes his head. He's not happy about that. I don't blame him.
Definitely went for the big stuff. That running bear grab was a big message to send. Oh, whiffs the air SPD, but doesn't get punished for it.
Joe Mega Weapon starts off the second match of this set with Zangief and takes the round. Doing really well right now.
Yeah. Oh, just meaty, yeah. Walk up, lands another SPD.
Get in here.
Close to this stun, and there it is. Critical art available, can combo into it.
Oh, drops it, and here comes oh me, oh my.
Oh, well,
not really.
He's done so. Just like that. Lands the SPD 1 apiece.
1 match apiece already, just starting it.
Yeah, I wanted to start off with that Ibuki, maybe to give the people at home a show. But now the big gun is out. The big Z on the chest.
Like you said, man, it's Omega Weapon.
Omega. Zangief.
All right, they nod, and they're going right back in.
Geef mirror match. Stand medium kick, such a great button from Geef. I'm glad to see that both of them have kind of adopted to picking that button in neutral. Swinging with some of the smaller buttons that Geef has, because, you know, he obviously has roundhouse. He has that big fierce. Oh, the running bear grab. Can get set up here. Jump out of the air. Yes. Oh, the SPD missed. That would have been stun, actually, which would have given him the round.
Gets the standing fierce. And I like the pressure right now.
It's great. Yeah, he's got corner positioning for himself, close to stun, and also he can take the round with 2 SPDs. Backbreaker. And there it is. That's the round. Oh me, oh my, putting himself back on the board.
And this is what's going to happen. Joe Mega Weapon is going to need this. Came back with that second match. Did really well. Let's see how this turns out.
Oh, stand medium kick again. That's such a great button to stick out. Try to whiff punish. Didn't get it. And Omi Omai just finding the better of all these situations. What is it for Joe Mega Weapon? The walk down pressure so far. So tough to deal with in the corner. Trying to jab his way out, but that's not a lot of damage. You know, yeah, he's just landing these jabs, and it's not huge. Oh, running bear grab.
Uses that armor to get through. And, and I can do it too. And I can do it too.
What if he did it again? I was so ready for it. Oh, it's the SPD. Oh, crushed him. Huge. Get the juggle after.
Joe Mega Weapon is going to need all of this right now. Nice. I play Zangief. Why would you try to hit me with the exact same reset? I do this to people all the time.
Yep, he was too ready for it, too prepared for that situation. Whiffed. Oh no, but Omega Weapon didn't get the punish. Jump in is good, and there it is. Tucks him in. Oh me, oh my. Gets the game. Good work. Gonna be moving on in the bracket, presumably winner's bracket here at EVO 2016.
It is getting pretty cold in here, man. It's
a bit chilly, right?
It is getting pretty cold in here.
That was one thing that I was not expecting here at EVO. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold. I'm gonna have to throw on another layer, so I'm gonna head over to Amazon.com/Capcom Pro Tour to, of course, pick up some of the lovely products that you can check out there. Look at these amazing designs, of course. You can rock them. You can wear this next event you head to. There's tons of more Capcom Pro Tour events for the rest of the year, the remainder of the season. Definitely head to them. Buy one of these and wear them to EVO next year.
I mean, I actually really like the Capcom Pro Tour 2016. I win, rinse, repeat.
That's
I
really sick, right?
really like that shirt. I'm about that. I like that.
It's really good. So more EVO matches coming up. It's a pleasure. Steve and I get to take you on this wild ride. We get to open up EVO with you. It's our absolute pleasure to be here. 8 a.m. EVO commentary. It's a privilege to be able to open up EVO and talk to you guys about Street Fighter so early in the morning. We have to wake up early, which is brutal. But at the same time, to open up EVO, it's worth it.
It is.
It's really worth it to be here with you guys this early in the morning.
So shout outs to everybody watching all around the world. And like my co-commentator said, man, it's a pleasure. I'm honored to be here commentating, talking to you guys, and I really hope you enjoy the matches that we have for you guys. And even better, I hope you guys like the commentary.
Yeah, we're just here to make sure that the people enjoy the matches as much as we do. So it's truly humbling to be able to sit here in this chair and talk to you guys about Street Fighter. So,
you know, this journey, called EVO 2016, bro. Like,
it was radical, man. It's my third time at Cella. Oh wait, what are we talking about? EVO? Never mind. We're at EVO. Things are good. Whew. Chilling.
So next up, we have Mr. Alex Smith.
Alex Smith, really talented player. Was playing Abel in Street Fighter 4. Was great. Played some Killer Instinct before. Played a bunch of games, actually.
Yeah, he
now
actually
that I think
plays
about
Guilty Gear as well.
Yeah, he's good. Multi-game player, really talented. He plays, from what I understand, the bigger characters usually. Some burly, burlesque characters, at least in the games that I've seen him play.
Yeah,
I don't know who he plays in Guilty Gear.
May, the small anchor girl. Like, legitimately, she's like that big. It's crazy. Anyways.
He plays like Abel in this, and he played a chunky character in KI, too. I'm kind of surprised. He played Thunder, so...
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, but we'll see who he plays in Street Fighter 5. Man, as soon as you said May, I was like, the jig is up, Steve. Cut the show. We're out of here.
Not to be outdone, Mr. Kamaduka.
Kamaduka, the man, the myth, the legend. Look at that. Star-spangled awesome.
Wow.
And he's from Malaysia. But he's representing the US of A.
I owe this guy a high five. That hoodie is a bit much. That's not even like that's a pseudo hoodie. It's like a t-shirt hoodie mesh up,
That is a very Tasty Steve-esque.
Really? You think I would wear something like that?
No, not the color pattern, but the hoodie t-shirt. The hoodie t-shirt combination is definitely very Steve.
Crazy enough, I have no shirts like that at all.
Yeah?
Not yet. You got to scout it out. You got to court the young lady.
Look, when you and I stream our social eating shopping session that goes down,
I hope people are ready for that.
It's going to change people's lives. Alex Smith, Kamaduka. Here we go. It's going to be a match. EVO 2016. Alex Smith. Yeah, he goes for the little girl character this time. It's going to be Karen versus Cammy. Ground-based matchup. Differences between these characters, they're both great at adding tons of great damage, right? With their block strings, their pressure is great. Cammy a bit better at approaching airborne. She has some options there. Karen a bit stronger on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, and as dominant as Karen is, I feel like Cammy isn't too bad off in this matchup. She has a lot of buttons that can check Karen just as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think her ground game is very comparable. All right, just goes for damage on the Rekka string, and that's going to be able to close out the round. Wake up buttons from Kamaduka, who just didn't think there was going to be a meaty. Just didn't believe it.
Well, and one of the things that happens on this matchup, is the fact that opening up low is a lot easier for Karen than it is for Cammy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Cammy has to search for that. She has to work a little harder for that, whereas Karen, she can just be like, you're going to slip up eventually, and I'm going to combo you.
And she can stick out her crouching medium kick, cancel it into shoulder, and always be safe, right? Cammy has to commit to that drill. Ooh, try to anti-air back strong. Didn't find it, though. Raw drill and can get the juggle after he does. Great reaction. Finds it. Karen's not out of this. One hit will do it. You have to be so cautious of that V-trigger, as well as the critical art available. Oh, just gets away. Confirm.
Nice.
The meaty. Oh! So you know why he didn't block that? He thought it was going behind. He totally thought that he was going to have to block that on the other side.
And a lot of people don't understand, like, part of Cammy's game, in my personal opinion, is centered around the mix-up of blocking that. Because you're going to think that they're going to go to the other side. A lot of times you're going to get opened up. And that's how her game, like, it explodes like that. It balloons because you don't know if she's going to go through you at that range or hit a button just to try and open you.
That's always a threat. What a confirm from Alex Smith. Lands the jump in, corner positioning for himself. Meaty pops trigger, finds the low, should be critical art. There it is. Good work from Alex Smith in his first game.
Oh, I love this laugh. I just love it so much.
The giggle here at EVO. So posh.
If anything happens at EVO, I need a Karen player to make top 8 so I can hear a billion people do that at once.
You know why she's laughing like that, right?
Why?
She's like, oh, not only do I have a Vertigear chair, but I also have a Capcom Pro Tour shirt and a PS4. Oh. And she's doing the laugh. That's what it is, Steve.
That's really bougie.
Yeah, it's bougie is an excellent, man. You know that bougie is not a word people are familiar with.
Oh, really?
It's an excellent word.
Okay, all right.
Great block on the other side. I love that there was a trade confirmed just a second ago from Alex Smith as well on that medium kick, fusion kick. That was good character knowledge. Jump in. What a wake-up anti-air. Great block.
Kamaduka getting a little more solid right now, but has to be really careful. Tries to punish that sweep. To no avail. That's a bit slower on the punish. Probably thought they was going to hit a button on, like, opening up, so I actually do respect that.
Can just do reversal drill is a great way to deal with it. Oh, missed the EX Tenko. Walk down, throw, Alex Smith. Match point. Great work to him. See if he can close out this next round that we've got coming up. Just playing it slow in the neutral. I feel like it's been such a clinical play from him so far. Rodro catches. But the meaties have not been on point always from Cammy. There's finally a meaty, but doesn't convert it into anything. And throws the V reversal. Great positioning to be.
Oh, there we go. Alex Smith trying to get it back right now. Kamaduka doing a great job of keeping pace right now. Gets pushed back to the corner with the changeup. And this is going to hurt a lot. Will he spend the super?
Resources are available. No, it doesn't spend anything.
Oh, tries to go for the neutral jump reset. This might play out not the way he wants to.
And he has V-trigger available.
Oh, and that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. At that range, Cammy does have tools to make even the best characters respect. So Karen does have really good buttons, but Alex Smith wasn't too sure about that at that range. That's what happened.
That crouching medium kick on wake up, had it hit, he might have been dead. Because he had all that meter available, that critical art. You can see stocked on the bottom left and right for both characters. Punish. Gets the V skill at the end. Common juggle from Karen, just because she wants to build up that V gauge as quickly as possible. Love the confirm. There's the stun. Should spend the meter on this. And there it is. Good work from Alex Smith.
Alex Smith making it a clean
2-0. You see them both staring at the screen. They knew it was over. They had to just make sure. It was one of those things where it's over and everything but time. You just have to wait it out.
And you don't want to be too anxious, too headstrong.
Too antsy.
Get up, celebrate before it's time.
Not at EVO. There's one place you wait. Even if you hit them with a critical art and they have a pixel left, you sit there and wait it out. You're like, yep, let me just make sure this is going to kill. All right, there it is, handshake.
All right, good shit. Good.
Yeah, saves the day. Great coverage.
So next up,
we're going to have some winners finals of our pools matches. The next two matches we're going to, count them, two matches we're going to have for you guys on stream are winners finals of EVO pools. First one, a name I haven't seen in quite a while. DJ Divine.
DJ Divine.
This guy, I haven't seen him play in quite a while. It's been since Street Fighter 4 for me. I know that in this game, I have seen him play Cammy before. I'm not sure if that's the character he's still going to be sticking with. But I've seen him play that character. Maybe he's still sticking on to it. I know he played some Jury in the last game.
And he also played Mika. Last time I saw him, he was playing Mika.
Mika, that's what the last character I saw as well. So he's going to be playing against Huffmaster J. This is his opponent who he's going to have on stream right now. They're sitting down, getting ready, seated, racing to get going in these comfortable Vertigear chairs.
I'm telling you, man, Professor Xavier.
I know.
Come to me, my X-Men.
That is actually I never thought about that, but now I feel
it's
10
the best.
times cooler.
Look, dude, look. Professor, what should we do? Collect the X-Men. Meet me at the X-Jet.
And he's out of here just like that. That's
anyway.
so sick. Oh, my God. Steve, this is why I keep you around. Days like these, when you just start saying things, and I'm like, I never would have thought of that. Absolutely genius.
Regardless, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I really do appreciate it. We do have more matches coming up for you guys. This is going to be winner's side of the pool, I believe.
Winners finals.
Yeah. So we got great matches coming up. Like I said, it is 5,000 people. We're going to be here all day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Not us specifically, but EVO tournament, Capcom Pro Fighters will be here all day.
Look, Steve, we should warn the people now. there's only 15 minutes left for us on commentary. I just thought you should know, but we have a slugfest of a commentary duo up next. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to let them get on, put in work for you guys. Him and I are going to be sticking around for 15 more minutes just to tell you guys how the matches are going, lay it out. We're going to let some more experts come on, handle business as you and I walk around EVO and enjoy ourselves for just a little bit. We're doing lots of commentary this weekend, all kinds of hours. You also see Steve doing stage work at EVO. He's going to be on the main stage. The mic's going to drop from the sky.
It's going to drop down, and I'm going to be like,
ladies
and gentlemen, it's 2016.
A baby is born every day.
A baby is born every day. Be the baby, that wins EVO. Oh! And everybody's going to scream. And I know that's how it's going to work.
Just got a preview.
I gave you guys a preview. The only reason I did that is because you guys aren't here. And you might not be able to see it in the stadium. So don't tell anybody. I did you guys a favor. Me and Say Jam, just for you guys. Don't tell anybody what I just did.
Yeah, that's secret. And not only that, but most commentators don't tell you that they're going to get out of here. But look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We have the first block. We are given the privilege, along with James and David, who are on twitch.tv/SRKEVO1, to open up EVO and talk to you guys about all these lovely matches. You see DJ Divine, bottom left there, smiling, looking happy.
Oh, look at that smile. So happy.
So pleased to be on EVO this early in the morning. So Mustard Rashid for Huffmaster and DJ Divine with the Mika pick, which is what you mentioned earlier. That's who he's been playing in this game. He is a great player. I'm really happy that he still comes out, plays some Street Fighter. Should always have talented players, coming out and playing new games and stuff like that.
Round one.
It's a pleasure to be hanging out with you guys at EVO. DJ Divine starts it off, air to air, stays in the front, keeps the pressure relatively simple as well.
Nice, gets the crouch throw.
Jump in. Wake up short from Rashid. Oh, man, close to stun. There it is. So fast, so explosive is Mika.
With nothing but buttons.
Yeah, there was no mix-ups, right? It didn't do any command throws, any forward fierce or anything like that. There's been a couple of wake-up short. Whoa, that was such a sick anti-air from DJ Divine already. The reaction time, that was insane.
Yo, legit, just like, oh, you're going to jump? Look, I have moves for that.
Yeah, that was pure craziness that he had the reaction on deck that early.
And you have to remember, DJ Divine is actually also a Marvel player. So you're not going to get away with any of that shenaniganery. You're going to be like, oh, I'm going to do some slick stuff. He's like, no, I'm going to block it, and then I'm going to do something cool because you thought you were slick.
Yeah, you think you can bring out the silly stuff on me? No. Good overhead. Oh, man, again. Lighting it up. This time goes for the low. One more for stun. There it is, empty low.
Master J. It's not over.
No, definitely not. Can get the mix-up for himself. DJ Divine with the wake-up buttons. He's going to need a lot. He's going to need a Mika series.
Oh, wow, not close enough.
Oh, man, and
there
it is.
He's fishing. He's going to... He was fishing for it. But in that situation, you have to remember, had V-Trigger available, and Armika definitely could have brought that back.
Yeah, and it's so dangerous. You have to always keep that in mind. Playing against, oh, he dropped the confirm, but he helicoptered out of there, so actually the punish wasn't super huge from DJ Divine.
Oh, tries to get the cross-up. Wake up, standing like kick.
Oh, neutral jump, but didn't get the full confirm. Lots of drops. DJ Divine corner positioning now.
Oh, nice V-reversal to get out of the corner, but this body splat, I'm going to put you right back where I want you. Gets the bulldog.
The stand throw.
Oh, nice jab, and then just waits. He's trying to fish for that EX spin mixer right there. That was actually really, really smart.
Oh, jump over is good. Great confirm from DJ Divine. Has the V-trigger on deck. Pops it. Oh, that was not enough to kill. That was a great setup because had it killed, it was genius. It was real close. Didn't, though. But I love that he just did the hop over to the other side. It was almost enough to get it. Finds the low short at the end, and that was great work from DJ Divine.
And this guy's getting coaching right now. Right now. Huffmaster J already. What time is it? It's what? 9:47. This dude is getting coaching for EVO pools. I respect the tenacity. I love the fact that he was like, look, I don't care how hard it is. It's like sliding to first base in baseball. That's what he just did. All right.
The first base coach on deck, Steve, is that what it was? Oh, Tornado actually didn't connect. That's awfully strange. It usually does. No meter to confirm for DJ Divine, but he has corner positioning for himself anyway. Belly flop. Same thing he did last time in that situation.
Nice.
Great confirm. And it was medium mixer for positioning afterwards as well as screen carry. Oh man, but cornered himself against Mika. It's so dangerous. I like the escape though.
Oh, a nice patience. Gets to confirm, and here's the push with EX Peach to the middle of the screen. Goes for the cross-up again. And Huffmaster J not doing anything about these cross-up jump light kicks for Mika.
There's been no answer. He just gets the pressure, finds the walk-up throw. There's been few texts from Huffmaster J. So the defense hasn't been there, I don't think. He needs to establish this neutral game and get his offense going a bit quicker. All right, Mixer now has corner positioning.
the thing is in this matchup is that she does have buttons to make Mika stay honest in a lot of situations, but you have to be careful.
Oh, gotta be a punish. Love it.
Nice.
Finds the mixer at the end. The jump in is good. Has the pressure too. DJ Divine finally on a deficit here.
Oh.
Okay, finds the hit in the corner, doesn't spend EX.
Oh.
Mixer again. Oh, the walk-up throw whiffs. There's the V-trigger. V-reversal, and he escaped that situation. It's usually pretty tough to deal with.
And that's the good thing about characters with evasive V-reversals. They get out of a lot of situations, especially situations versus Mika like that.
Yeah, and that's what he has. He has a V-reversal that doesn't hit. It's just an escape. Pressure again. Uh-oh,
Wow.
DJ Divine, he's got him.
That's it.
He makes it out of his pool. Good work with the dash-up SPD. I like it a lot. DJ Divine out of the pool and winners.
Wow. Okay. All right. DJ Divine.
Yup, that's him. And it's not like our winners finals of our pools are over, Steve. You have to understand that these are 2-hour pool blocks. So at the end of the 2-hour block, you're going to have all the winners finals,
Break it
and
down.
losers finals of pools. So now we're going to have another slobber knocker of a match, Steve.
Another. Back to back.
Back to back.
Look, man, you can't get this anywhere else. Me and Sajam are guiding you through this crazy journey called EVO 2016, Street Fighter V. Man, I love it. Raring to go. Ready to go.
Yes, yes, yes. And we have a guy who never disappoints. He always entertains. Win or lose, you know he's going to go out swinging. It's going to be slobber knocker. I'm talking about Circo's LPN.
LPN been doing really well on the circuit all year.
Yeah.
Made a lot of great moves, strides, placings throughout the entire Street Fighter history right now. And he's one of those people that's been grinding from the beginning regardless.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really good to see that he's going to potentially make it out of his pool with this match right now.
He's got to get the W, though. You can't count out his opponent just yet. Obviously talented to make it to winners finals of the pool. Not easy in such a stacked tournament such as EVO. But yeah, if he can make winners finals and get out of there, he'll be out of the pool, which is where you want to do. Obviously, you want to make it through the pool. That's your first step at EVO. Get out of the pool. Then you get into that top, like, 1 billion people or whatever it is here at EVO. Then you get into that top 128,
4,000.
32, top 8 on Mandalay Bay on Sunday. That's where you want to be.
And the thing is about it is, like, it's not that many matches that you have to play. It's not, like, in all honesty, I play more matches in a set than you would have to play to get to grand finals.
But when you play in tournament, it's different. There's this feeling, the energy is different, especially at a tournament like EVO.
Exactly.
So I'll tell you this, playing in tournament or at any major, you get this feeling. It's really tough to compete in that kind of environment, to play out at 100%, but at EVO, it's something special. There's a feeling that you just know you're playing in EVO. Everything that you mess up is twice as bad. It's really tough. If you never played in an EVO pool, it's really tough to explain.
It's a lot of pressure. It's more the pressure than anything. It's about the consistency to be able to say, hey, I'm playing somebody that's just as sharp, if not sharper than I am. Making those adjustments, making sure that you're on point to do everything that you need to do to succeed, all wrapped up in a day, 2, maybe 3, just to make it out of your pool. And this is EVO.
That's what it is. You play all year for EVO, and you get here, and like the first game goes sour, and you're thinking, I trained all year to get to EVO, and I lost the first game.
So you got to slow down.
Oh,
we don't want to dissuade
so
the people watching at home. This does not mean that you can't excel at EVO. It just means you have to make sure you play enough games.
You got to be ready.
Be comfortable.
Mentally
you have
prepared.
To be ready. Yeah. And once again, I mean, in what better way, believe it or not, you guys are training right now. You're watching EVO. You're scouting the competition. This is the beginning steps on a journey to be an EVO champion. Man, that was crazy. That was off the top of the head. Jesus. Anyways.
What did we just do, Steve?
I don't even know. I know you got a single tear from the people watching at home. I apologize. I'm giving you guys a lot.
Steve, it's too early in the morning for us to drop this kind of knowledge on the people.
The gospel. I'm spreading to you people right now.
So we've got Circa LPN on the right. Who do we have on the left, Steve?
Right now we have Pooty Bullets. Padoodle Bullets. Pood Bullets. Pood Bullets? Is that it? Padullets. Anyways, look. These guys and these names. This dude's got to be like 12. There's no way you come out of the house. Call me Padullets. And I'm going to go win. I think that's it. Padullets?
I'll call him Bolts.
Bolts. Got it.
I like Bolts.
Pood Bolts. Anyways, LPN. Hopefully he'll win. That way we don't have to keep saying his name.
Bolts with Rashid. Oh, that was sick.
Wow,
All right,
that was actually pretty sick.
He established within the first few seconds of the match that he's a real player.
Yeah.
He said, look, I see you pulling out the can. It's going to be an immediate eagle kick. I love it. So
he
LPN
just used the block stun to have to whiff the throw. That was crazy.
Yeah, already Bolts has established that he's a real player, gets the air-to-air, playing on point, gets the pressure. LPN tries to go through, but yeah, multiple hits on that. He's going to be stunned.
And
just
as
like
I
that.
say this, Mr. Poolbooks
spends it, ends it with the
it's
Beyblade. It's
not
not
over.
enough.
uh-oh.
Great hands here. Uh-oh, LPN not out of this yet. Going to pop the trigger. Catches him down fierce. Bananas there. Lands the jump in. LPN overhead. He can get the
Oh
command
my
throw.
God! Brings it all the way back. You guys, look at LPN's face. This dude didn't even blink the entire time. There was no anger. He was like, okay, this is cool. All right,
Clinical stuff. What a series in the corner from LPN's birdie, which I haven't seen in so long. I feel like this is interesting seeing him play this character again. It's like you never stop playing him.
Well, you have to remember, he plays a lot of characters. 1, 2, he is a matchup kind of based guy. So he might not have known who this guy was, but even more so, you can use a character to, get a feel for who you're fighting. And he's doing, damn it, Pool Books is doing really good right now. He's doing really well. He didn't do too much wrong in that match. It was just LPN. LPN had the great comeback.
Right, and I feel like he's still playing fine in this match as well. It's not like he's played the neutral any bad or anything like that. Whoa, whiffs Beyblade. Anti-air available. He gets out of there with the Eagle Spike and the escape from Bolts right now. Great work. I really like this neutral. And there's the Eagle Spike again to punish. He's really telling LPN, look, you're not going to be able to get away with this.
And the thing is about Rashid as a character is that I feel like he can play 2 different games of Street Fighter. He can play, hey, you don't know how to fight me, Street Fighter, and hey, you know how to fight me, I'm going to respect your Street Fighter. And even still, he has a lot of great options.
Yes, he's got movement. He's got all the utility in the world, all kinds of options. Oh, I love that fake out from LPN. He's been doing that whiff throw into cans so often. This time it's into command throw, mixing things up. Gets through. And now LPN's spending some resources and bringing out some new tricks that we haven't seen him establish just yet. Bolts gets in there with the pressure. I like the way he's playing this neutral. It's been really effective. I feel like he's definitely had the better neutral so far against LPN. You see the whiff throws. He's trying to bait him and make it look like that V skill is coming out, which is the can or the banana.
Oh, wow. LPN took that bait. It eats the EX mixer right now, and he's in the corner. Here's the V trigger. Let's see what happens.
I love the late rise from LPN. He didn't stand up into the tornado. That was great awareness and understanding of the situation.
And right now, LPN trying to get that space back on the screen. And as you can see, backing Rashid into the other side of the screen. Let's see what
walking him
happens.
down.
Yeah.
Lots of meter and resource. Oh, he just lands in the front. He's going to be able to get the down fierce here. Cancels it into banana for pressure. Oh, goes to the other side. Yeah, the banana's still there. It actually caught.
Ooh, wow. Tries to hit a button. They trade.
Oh, great escape, and he should be able to close the round out, and
Wow.
he does.
Wow.
First
That was
game.
the first match. EX Evil Talent to take it from LPN. That was ridiculous.
Rashid wins.
Bolts closes it out. Great work. Now LPN got to think about it. Look, he's got a lot of characters. You mentioned that. He's got the birdie. He's played a lot of Laura. He's got an Alex.
I think he's switching too. I think he pointed to him as like, hey, I'm going to switch. On top, yeah, he's got a Laura. He's got an Alex. And like I said, he does play a lot of the characters in the game.
I've seen him play Ken. I've seen him play Karen.
It's just the fact that right now, this is what I was talking about earlier. The adjustment that needs to be made isn't always as evident when you fight a character that you normally don't get to see as much. And right now, you're going to take this time. You're going to sit at the character select screen, even if we went right to Alex, no questions asked. Didn't even think twice. Like, all right, I'm back. Okay, Alex.
Yeah, brings out the big gun right away. So, Alex for LPN. Great character choice for himself. I think that I like this character for him because neutral, great neutral, great offense, right? Some of the strongest offense in the game.
Round 1.
Really happy that he's picked this character here. I think this is a great character for himself.
And on top of that, the fact of the matter is, like, Alex has really good buttons. He has buttons in the neutral that a lot of characters have to respect. Like, even more so, you know it's true because Dawson has to respect it, and that tells a lot.
Gets the forward throw. Is there a meaty here from LPN? It's the elbow slash, and that's stunned just like that. Gonna be able to power up, get the roundhouse. No, he goes for fierce. Yes, I love that option.
So much damage right there. Nice. Wake up into the fierce
and challenge.
First match. Taking that roundhouse right out of the gate, making him block. You want to keep that advantage.
Yeah.
Really
So the reason he did fierce into the heavy chop, right, is that standing heavy punch into heavy chop usually doesn't combo. But since it was counter hit because of V skill, it combos and he can get the back turn after. That was a great choice from LPN. Now, damage and positioning for Bolts in this game.
And we saw this last time. We saw Bolts get a really strong lead and then come back, almost lose it and keep the round, and actually ended up taking the first game. So, I mean, I feel like there's a lot left on the table right now, especially with the character switch from LPN.
Caught him with the raw mixer, has corner positioning now. Challenge? Wow, he is really taking risks on that, and it's working out. Empty low gets thrown by LPN.
Oh, wow, nice. Tried to,
You
oh
see
my
the chase
God, he
down back
chased
to
it.
the corner? And there's the walk-up throw.
And this is where it gets sticky, because I feel like this is where Rashid excels, only because the mix-up is so strong. Wow, just goes for raw, warms up right in the middle of the game, no knockdown, gets the sweep.
Yeah, you got to be careful. LPN lands Hyper Bomb.
Gets hyper bomb. Oh,
And he catches
big
him, and there's the
round. Did you
confirm.
see the cancel into the clothesline? You son of a... Okay, that's what I like.
That's what he's got.
These are the games that get you pumped. These are the games.
What he did is he sticks out roundhouse, right? Which is normally unsafe on block. It doesn't lead to a bunch. He has V-trigger. As soon as he saw a clip, tap the V-trigger.
Yeah.
Gets the clothesline, gets the back turn. I love it.
And I kind of spoke about this earlier. This is when you say, hey, do I want to do this right now? Do I want to switch to this character now? These are the choices you make. This is the 5,000-man bracket. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to beat people. And sometimes you want to save your guns, but you run into a person like, you know, Food Bolts or whatever, and you got to play hard.
Air to air from LPN. That forward fierce is plus. You got to respect the pressure after it gets in there with the EX. And LPN's so tricky to deal with in neutral because he has great footsies, right? He knows when to stick out these chops, these elbow stuff. Oh, Veerverse is going to land on the tornado, yeah.
That actually wasn't that bad of a trade.
Yeah, definitely not.
Takes away the guessing game that Rashid would have had at that point in time. On top of that, you check their knowledge. You see if they know what's happening, you know?
Exactly. Back throw works out, and LPN now on match point with this Alex pick. Great work to him. So quickly, he turned things around.
I'm all about this construction worker killer Alex right now.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely is a New York construction worker. I like this a lot. Pressure so far, real strong. The jump in lands, can turn it into EX for knockdown. Unsafe, and that punish. Oh, baits the throw.
Oh,
He walked into it.
Jump, didn't commit to it, and dropped the combo. Still gets the knockdown with Mixer, and there's the back throw from LPN. What happens?
Great blocks. Bolts doesn't go to anything too committal. Tried to anti-air, but couldn't get it because it was off the wall.
On top of that, LPN choosing not to use that trigger. That was actually really smart because he wasn't close enough to get the confirm, but there it is.
Back turn, and he spins it into critical arc. That's going to be
the
it.
chops. Yo, spike this man.
Escape. Excellent, excellent work from LPN.
I love the feet. I love the feet sticking out of the ground, the arrow, the dart.
Just planted, just like that. It was great work. Planted is such an excellent term for it.
Wow.
Snake Eyes, good work.
So, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Business kind of picked up there in that last match. Don't be afraid. It's okay. It's all right.
Look, if you're feeling your heart pounding and there's genuine excitement and you start yelling at your screen, it's normal.
It's okay.
You should be doing that because you're enjoying fighting games, and that's how this works.
I'm just saying, we should come with a little warning. Warning, hype inbound. I think that's...
It's a legitimate threat, especially when you and I are talking, Steve. We get a little excited, you know, about something. Something lands, we start screaming.
I apologize. I hope I didn't wake up the kids.
Yeah.
I hope the dog didn't freak out and like run into a wall or something. It's okay. I apologize. But I don't apologize because we have more matches coming up right now. Next up, we have Henry Sin versus K-Dit Rin. We saw him earlier. Let's see how he comes out. Of course, Henry Sin is owner-operator of Next Level.
Next Level Arcade, of course, in New York.
One of the prominent gaming grounds, not only for Street Fighter, but one of the prominent New York East Coast gaming grounds. So if you guys ever want to level up, you're based in the East Coast, you haven't been to an event before, go check out Next Level. And they just moved to a sick new location.
Dude, the new location looks fantastic, actually. I'm really impressed that they switched locations so quickly, and you have a new place to play if you're in the NY area. That's what you guys want to check out for sure.
Yeah, go check those guys out. Tell them Say Jam and Tasty Steve sent you. Say, hey, look, they said if I want to get better, I need to come here. And they have a lot of good players. You got Arturo Sanchez.
You do.
I mean, you got Rico Suave.
Yes.
I mean, you got Sanford Kelly.
Alucard's
you got
there now.
Alucard's now. Smug's there. And they're probably all here right now, you know? So that's a great spot to be in if you guys want to get better. But even better is being here at EVO 2016 with your mans in them. Tasty Steve, Say Jam. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. I'm enjoying it, as you can see. As the day gets later, I get a little more energy. I'm awake right now, you know? Had a couple of shots of coffee. We're getting rearing up. We're getting started right now.
Caffeine's flowing, feeling good. Playing some crazy matches here at EVO.
So,
Peter. Okay, I'm glad that you guys saw that because, look, we were in the middle of a match earlier, and Peter walked by.
yeah.
And I was like, Steve and I were like, what just happened? He like bumped my chair. Like I'm sitting here commentating, and then he like bumped me like that.
And he just kept walking and didn't even think twice. He was just like, yo, whatever, dude. I was like, oh, Jesus. Peter, no. Peter,
please.
We've seen you in the Street Fighter 5 story mode. Don't beat us up.
Look, what it was is the baton. Oh, man, you don't want to mess with that. What it was is he's so excited about Street Fighter here at EVO 2016 on the PlayStation 4 that he had to walk by us, and he's like, is this a genuine Vertigear chair? And then he walked by us wearing his Capcom Pro Tour shirt and got out of the way. I was like, oh, my God, Peter, I understand. You had to skedaddle. You had to be quick. But, yeah, that was crazy stuff.
So
only stuff you see here at EVO, of course.
Of course. And like I said, don't shy away, man. I want you guys to take everything you guys see here, put it in your own game. And even if it's coming to see the scene, explore the scene, make sure you guys come out to EVO, enjoy yourself. Of course, we are on Capcom Pro Fighters right now. Capcom Fighters Live, Twitch. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves.
There it is. Capcom Fighters.
I hope you guys are
It's confusing because it's the Capcom Pro Tour.
Yeah.
And we're on Capcom Fighters. So I could see the mix-up, Steve. It's tough to deal with.
So next up we have
Henry Sen, the match we talked about, who's going to be playing Sim. He also plays Bison, but it seems like he's opting for Sim for this.
All right, let's see what happens. We got another Rashid match right now. Toon Jid. Let's see how this turns out.
I'm curious to see how familiar Henry is with this particular matchup. It's one of those things that as a Dawson player, I feel like this is a match you really have to be ready for.
Fight.
Ooh, Jab stuffs the mixer at the start. Interesting. Henry, one thing you'll notice about a Sim, very active. Lots of buttons from him. Lots of movement as well. Great block on that. Tries to float out of there. There's the chase down from Rashid. And this is what's going to be so tough for Dawson to deal with. Oh, baited the throw. That's going to be stun off the Beyblade. Great work from Ren already. Spends the EX. Oh, just gets in there with the pressure. First round. Convincing stuff. Clean stuff. Henry Sen's got to figure out a way to establish this neutral game for himself, as well as peel off Rashid's pressure. When he gets in there, you got to peel him away.
Yes, that's 100% true. That's 100% true.
Yeah, you can't let him get away with all this mauling that he's going to do. You got to block something in V reversal. You have to fight your way out with jabs or straight blocking, throw teching, that kind of stuff. Because so far, Henry has not had it.
And on top of that, you have to remember, a lot of people consider Dawson a legitimate threat in this game. Henry Sen does play with the likes of Arturo Sanchez, so you know he has the tech. But I guarantee you, we've said before, we don't get to see many Rashids. We don't. So we don't typically know out of the gate how this character deals with a Dawson, even if they are a better player. You know what I mean?
Right.
These are things you have to look at.
Yeah, exactly. Not only is it a thing to look at, but it's like, this character gets in on Dawson. Like, he's gonna find a way in eventually, and you just have to deal with that. And Henry, when that happened, right, he didn't do a great job of preventing that, first of all. Second of all, he couldn't get him off of him once he did.
And it was kind of like he crumbled a little bit, because you don't expect Rashid to be all over you like that. One. Two, the fact that he has spin mixer at his disposal means you have to track his movement a lot harder, you know?
Just hit him with the meaty. Man, Henry really turned on the offense this game, and I think that's a great idea. If the defensive stuff is not working out for you and you can't keep it together, bring out the offense. Start bringing out your time to get in there and make it happen. Okay, still not going to have great positioning here, and Henry gets away. No more corner for himself. No V reversal. Instant overhead's going to do it. Great round from Henry.
Nice rebuttal. Coming back from that first match, looked pretty loose, but right now he's looking a lot better.
Stand medium kick check. Ooh, teleport. I like that Henry's more mobile. Great choice. You can't sit around and sit still against this character, and which is what happened to him the first game. The movement's so much better from Henry, and it's better defense. Even if it's not sitting there and blocking, better defense is movement and avoiding situations.
On top of that, he's making sure that he's checking a lot of the options that Rashid has, whether it be jab, close medium punch, or just sticking a button out, teleporting out of a lot of the pressure.
Man, confirms. This is a great position to be in if you're Ren. He actually might get over it. Oh, no, he didn't. All right, Henry can get out of the corner.
It was only because he was in the corner. He probably would have got out because he would have had that extra space. But
right. Oh, and the V-trigger is stuffed. What positioning to be in from Henry?
Slides under the EX talent. Spike.
All right, great block. Gets in there with the slide, and Henry, if he gets the mix-up, he'll kill. No, he dropped the combo, but all right, slide lands. Henry
getting a little sticky. A little sticky right there. Henry Sen taking that second game. Pretty decisive.
Yeah, that was great work. And the adjustment was, I can't sit still.
Yeah.
I cannot sit here and eat this kind of pressure and block it out. I have to be mobile myself and get offense if I can. And that's what he did. Yeah, you see Henry is not going to sit still and block. He's just going to move. Even if he gets hit out of the air, he doesn't care about this. As long as he doesn't get forced into blocking, he's okay. Raw mixer again. Punish with the mixer. Yeah, you cannot get away with that teleport. He can just keep doing it.
Oh. so much. And that's what I mean about mixers. Oh, wow. That mixer is definitely a problem because you put Dawson in block and he has to guess. You don't want to try to do teleport after blocking that because you can get stuck. You got to be careful.
It's always a threat. V reversal out of the corner. That is a punish. Not going to be the round, but so close. And there it is. Ren gets the round. Great work. That was a great recovery. Did a much better job of stopping Henry from the shenanigans. Didn't let him move around as much. Didn't keep him locked down. Great teleport.
What a teleport to get out of there. And I feel like that's where the strength is. You get a knockdown with Dawson versus Rashid, and you want to teleport. You need that mix-up just to get another knockdown.
Back to the front, but it wasn't a real setup. Henry had the jab.
Nice tech on the throw. Tries to teleport out. Have to be really careful because all it takes is a jab. Any kind of air throw reset or air button reset, and you're in trouble.
Oh my god, he got the stun just like that. Henry going to be able to float. Roundhouse closes it out. Tons of meter to work with. Ren spending a lot of his own to try to get in there and make it happen. So now Henry Sten really brought things back from what looked like such a convincing first game. It was a convincing first game. But now offense. This is so important.
Gets the fourth throw. You see how he's checking with that jab. He doesn't want that teleport to keep mixing him up, so he's going to stick that jab out there just to make sure.
Henry missed the drill. Oh man, that was such a big mistake. Now his knockdown in the corner. Has to eat this offense. The meaty. Henry's great job blocking it out. Spends the V.
Nice. Gets out of there. Still in the corner. Goes right back into that V trigger.
He's going to hang out on the flame. Yeah, Rashid not going to want to approach behind that.
Oh, goes for the cross under. Nice teleport to get out. Even better confirm. Pushing to the other side of the screen.
Jab check on the other side from Henry, who's really just trying to fight. He needs one of these hits to land with the blast so he can confirm in a critical art.
Oh,
that could have been the confirm he needed.
He could have went into
super. Another teleport.
Oh,
great work from Henry.
2 drops. And right now you're giving Ren options, chances that
Wait, did he jump into that? No, he just blocked. But he missed the punish. Oh no. What a chance now for Henry. Okay, he should be able to juggle.
Oh,
no, he missed it. And V-Trigger is available for Henry as well. You got to be mindful of it.
And
missed it, and the throw whiff will do it. Ran over
And what
Henry.
happens in that situation is he was looking so hard to try to find a confirm into slide V-Trigger.
Yes.
Like, he wanted it too bad. That is the situation that happens when you play Street Fighter V, because you have to make a conscious decision to say, hey, am I going to spend this to get out, or I'm going to spend it to close the round? And that's where it becomes really hard. Those are the situations, the guessing game, that actually makes it harder to play this game.
Right, because as Dawson, as soon as you see V-Trigger in the bottom of the screen, you're like, all right, slide trigger. That is exactly what you want to do. And I think Henry at the end really was trying to find a position to do that. He never had the opening, and because of that, he takes the loss and gets sent to losers. That was winners finals of his pool.
Okay, all right. Well, next up, we have the hometown
For you,
for me.
St. Louis native.
Giant Sword Guilty coming up versus Toon Jed. Now, this is a Dawson. I think it's a Dawson Rashid match again.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I guess we're going to see how this turns out. Waiting for our next player to sit down because Guilty's already there. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. Like I said, things are picking up. People are waking up. Better combos, better resets, better options.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of the pools, and when that happens, you start to see the higher competition, right? The stronger players at the pool are surviving, and that's where you see some of the better matches that we've seen so far.
To get into that main part, the main section of this 5,000-man tournament.
Oh, every time we say it, it just is unbelievable.
Stings. It kind of resonates, you know?
Yeah.
So, we got Toon Jed sitting down, coming up.
Getting ready.
So,
Play some matches.
I hope you guys have been enjoying your time. I've been enjoying myself.
At EVO 2016, it's been a pleasure, Steve and I, hanging out with you guys. As we said, the morning shift, we get to open up EVO. We get to talk to the people early in the morning. I know you guys are tuning in, wiping, out of the sleep out of your eyes.
Get the eye boogers out of there, you
Yeah.
know. Brush your teeth. Wash your hands.
Calling into work on Friday, hey, I can't make it. I'm really sick.
Can't make it. This weather out here is crazy, you know.
You're going to watch EVO.
You're going to watch EVO. Don't
what
worry,
you're doing right now.
I won't tell them. I won't tell them. Or maybe I might need a cut. You know, who knows?
Get us in the split? Is that what you're saying, Steve?
Anyways.
So, they're setting up, ready to go. They're using the button check in the game. You seem so pleased that I knew that reference, actually. I'm on deck. I got it covered, Steve. No problem.
Well, this is why I keep you around. That right there. That right there.
Of course. So your hometown local Guilty. Let's talk about her Dawson play.
Yes.
One thing you'll notice about her Dawson play, active. Movement. Likes to just go around the screen. Very, very, very mobile Dawson.
Yeah.
Right?
It's really odd, one, that it's Dawson. Two, Dawson is a pacifist. Him moving around and hitting buttons is actually kind of weird. And it actually throws off a lot of people. I feel like a lot of her success is based off of the fact that she plays Dawson so radically different.
The style difference is so tough for people to acclimate to a lot of the times because you're so used to Dawson sitting still, hitting stand medium kick, waiting for you to jump anti-air. Guilty's going to teleport in your face and start hitting buttons.
And be like, yo, do something.
I'm going to pressure you. Another thing you'll notice, if her opponent starts to stuff the anti-air, or the teleport, starts to anti-air the teleport, she will land with jab.
Yes.
She's going to land with jab every time and hit you out of whatever follow-up you go for. So you have to be mindful of that when you're playing against Dawson. Even if you stuff him out of the air teleport, he can land on the ground. He's just going to flip out. He's going to be right there. Hit you with the jab.
And on top of that, Guilty is one of the, like I said, I feel like she utilizes a lot of the tools to like their max potential as a player, you know?
Right.
So, all right, so let's see what happens. Oh, Bison. Okay, I was wrong. All right.
This is the path to achieve enlightenment.
Really thinking hard about this color selection.
That's such an important choice, Steve. You got to make sure that you
I'm
look
all
sick.
about that. You know I'm all about color coordination, sick outfits. Even if you got a sick outfit, if you got a crappy color, that's dumb. Especially because we had our hard-earned. This guy worked so hard to get every color available. You can't go out of your way to pick a crappy color. You know?
Here at EVO, we're playing on PlayStation 4. We have every color unlocked for you. The people at home enjoying for your viewing pleasure.
For your viewing pleasure.
So, into the match. Guilty, Jed, U.S. matchup. No international player here. Curious to see if Bison can navigate this minefield of buttons. And you see, Guilty already with the teleports. Super active player, even on defense, right? Even if the teleports aren't forward, they are in place and there's movement. Meaty, back fierce, slightly mistimed so Bison can jump out of it. Pressure again from Guilty, very offensive so far.
Nice. Gets the back throw. Let's see if 2J can do something right here.
Yeah, this is a bad spot to be if you're Guilty. Corner as Dawson. And you see, the crush counter roundhouse was ready for when Guilty landed with the jab. Important thing to establish.
Nice. No V reversal, and I think that's really good. You want to establish that right now. Because you're telling me now that he wants to go for that. Oh, wow.
Went for the lazy boy roundhouse, didn't catch it. Oh, that's unsafe, but could have been punished better. Yes, this is a dangerous spot to be. As Bison, he can start dashing through, get things started as Shin Bison. Other side, the teleport in place. That's got to be a punish, but it's not. Okay, bad spot to be. And there it is, drops. All kinds of drops.
So I kind of caught wind of this. I was like, man, Toon Jet is in a very bad position. You're going to want a V reversal to get Dawson off. And he didn't. I was like, oh, he wants that V trigger.
Right. That's what he was looking for. And that's such a strong tool for Bison, the trigger. But you got to, you know, be mindful of your surroundings. And there's the land jab from Guilty again. You know it's going to come out. Stand medium kick just to check there and say, hey, you awake, no more movement. You're not allowed to move on my watch. Teleport in from Guilty, and there's the stun. Might be able to close it out.
And nice.
Oh, didn't get the slide at the end. And there's the instant overhead medium kick. Great work from Guilty. Convincing for his game.
The noodles? Wow, that's our first one.
The noodles on EVO 2016 in front of all these people. You saw the ramen on the head.
So I'm going to tell you right now, how many times have we commentated matches and the noodles actually happen?
Almost never.
Exactly.
That's one of the first times I've seen it only here at EVO.
Shout outs to Guilty, giving us that little tidbit. I'm about it. And right now, the zoning for Guilty, so much in our favor right now. And it seems like Toon Jet is just reaching, trying to find something.
Trying to make anything happen to make his way in on this fortress so far that Guilty's been. Meaty pressure. Oh, yeah, target combo. No check from Guilty, though. Great juggle. Oh, out of range for throw from both players. Nice. Slide into trigger. Yeah, that's what she was looking for. Teleport mix-up works. One more might close it out, and there it is. Stun.
And like you said, that teleport in front into buttons, it throws a lot of people off because a lot of people are so used, and I feel like that's the thing. A lot of people are so used to teleport behind, that teleport in front really catches people off guard.
Yeah, 1-0 for Guilty now, and also on match point to close this out over Jed. Teleport, yeah, and there lands the Gale. Out of the air again with the fireball. Man, Guilty is doing great work. Slide on Meaty. And man, so close to stun. One more will stun. You got to be careful if you're Jed at this point. Wow, Disintegrate. Wow. Just blows up the fireball. Anti-air is good. Guilty with the pressure.
Nice drill.
So close to stun. All right, fights away. Slide under from Guilty. Critical arc confirmed.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah, one more will close it out. An instant overhead will do it.
There's the cancel in the V trigger, and let's see if never mind.
Yeah, just couldn't even get it started. Guilty just too strong in all things, right? The offense was great. When there was zoning, it was good. There wasn't a huge amount of it, right? But she would just establish it, and then as soon as you get frustrated, teleport in.
And I feel like that's matchup knowledge right there. You want to make sure. And Mr. Toonjet, he kind of showed his cards a little early, showing that he's not going to spin that V reversal meter because he wants to go into trigger. So that means you're going to eat a lot of pressure for no reason. And she caught on to that and was like, you know what? I'm going to blow you up for that. And that's actually the smartest thing you can do. Got to be aware of those things.
Yeah, it's one of those things as a player that you have to keep in mind and think about. If your opponent's not willing to spend those kind of resources, make them pay. So, Steve, we have a pretty interesting match. It is a losers finals of a pool here at EVO. But it's two players you guys should recognize. You might want to talk about one of them because he kind of hooked you up.
So, okay, so last night I saw one of the gods.
Legend of fighting games.
Boss was down in the casino.
From Japan. The CVS2 legend.
The god. And I said, hey, I recently, you guys don't know this, I had a very strong loss in my family. I lost my favorite beanie. And I've been searching, trying to. But he said, you know what? I got you. I got you. I want you to take my beanie.
The one he's currently wearing.
Right now. And he gave it to me. And I was like, no, man, it's cool. He said, no, you know what? No, you take this. I was like, just give it to me Sunday. He was like, no, you take it now. And I was like, man, are you serious? So now this is a part of Steve. Like, if I was a toy, this would be one of the accessories that came with me. It would be beads, beanie. That's if I was a toy, that's what would happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That would be the special edition version of the Steve action figure.
Edition.
But that's the thing, right? So Boss gives you the beanie. He's a legend of fighting games, has kindness in his heart.
Yep.
Is now playing against Air to make it out of the pools in losers bracket. What a pool that this must have been. Because it's losers finals. It's not even winners finals of the pool. Somebody made it out already.
Exactly. Somebody's
beating
already
one
out.
of these two in winners finals of the pool. So we don't know who it was exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's going to be Boss versus Air. What a match.
This is going to be a crazy match. Yeah. Even more so, I haven't personally seen too much of Air. I know Air has been playing a lot, but I haven't seen Boss play at all.
I haven't.
So it's like, I want to see how this goes. I mean, but this is to make it out. This is to make it out. I want to know who Air lost to. I want to know who Boss lost to. Like, I want to know.
Yeah, I'm so interested.
Here we are. You know what I mean? We're going to commentate the match just the same, right down the middle. Even though I am a little biased.
I'm still the daddy made it out in winners?
Wow.
Wow, that makes sense. European Guile player, very strong. Really, really interesting stuff. He streams a lot, too. You can check it out if you want to see some Guile play. So great work to him. But now, these two got to slug it out in losers. Air from Canada has spent some time in Japan. He owns a sushi restaurant. He's a very fundamentally sound player.
And on top of that,
he's a Shoto player. He plays mostly Ryu.
Exactly. And think about it like this. The fact that Ryu is so good in this game, so balanced, so solid as a character, I feel like Air excels at that. If you even go back and look at his Ultra Street Fighter 4 matches, you'll see how solid he is.
With Ryu. And then he went to Poison just because he wants to play Fireball game. He wants a character where he can look. I could stand here, play some footsies, throw the projectile. Simple. Simple, solid, effective. That's Air style to me.
Simple, solid, effective. That sounds like a T-shirt, maybe a slogan.
But also, he has great footsies. He's just a really good player altogether. He has all the tech. He's a very technical player. It's just really impressive. I mean, I'm happy that he's out here playing Street Fighter 5. I don't know how much time he has to play as much anymore.
Yeah,
but it's great to see him here. Same with Boss. Like,
yeah, man.
I'm so surprised he's here and just playing. But he's so fundamentally sound that
you got to remember, CVS2 is from like it's like the marathon of certain games. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot that happens in CVS2 that translates to any game. It transcends the borders of CVS2, and it bleeds over into a lot of the games that we've been playing even now.
Oh, 100%.
So,
ooh, Ibuki?
Really? And Boss with Nakali.
So we were just talking about Air, who's known for a Shoto play, and he is picking Ibuki. That's such an interesting pick. You know, Nakali, not that surprising to me from Boss. In Japan in particular, they think Nakali is very strong. This is a character that they think very highly of. I think mostly because Haitani is such a danger over there in Japan. He's such a threatening character, but I like it. So Boss, you know, he can play kind of this slow neutral, can really get it started. Ooh, missed the confirmed at Air. There's the juggle.
Gets the standing roundhouse, goes in the slide for the reset. Kunai reload, takes the Seismo.
Yeah, you got to be mindful of that. Oh, the jump in.
It's the jump in. Let's see what happens.
Light punch right off a setup. And just block. There's the walk-up throw. And yeah, the quick stand from that is so quick. You have to be on deck with your media if you're Ibuki. Confirm again, but out of range for target combo.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Yes, and gets corner carry as well. Great block.
Nice bait.
One more will do it at this point. Look at the huge swing and damage. I'll put that great block on the overhead.
I love the back dash into the overhead. That was so smart.
Off the bomb, other side. Oh, great block from Boss. Wow,
You're going to try that on me? Boss, do you know who I am? You think, oh, you didn't recognize me because I'm not wearing my hat. That's not going to work.
Yeah, you think just because I gave away my beanie, I lost the powers? Are you foolish? Confirm. Great work from Air. Other side. Overhead. What a block from Boss, though. I love it. Gets in there. Super plus on that EX kunai. One thing you got to think about. Yeah, I love the confirm from Air. It's in the front, and he knows. That was a great block. Some people are still getting mixed up by that particular side switch, but she always stays in the front.
And right now, Air needs to be really careful. Boss has full stock for critical art and working on a full V trigger right now.
Which he has now. Great confirm from him. He has V gauge available. Gotta watch out for any button into that trigger. I love the confirm again. It's gonna be in the front. Great block on the overhead.
Block again. And I feel like Air gets to this point and you reach towards the end. You say, hey, what do I have to do to open this guy up? I have to close this out, and there it is. Gets crouching short.
Such a medium kick, actually, that he landed at the end. He swung with the short just a second ago, and I love it from Air. I love that slow, solid neutral game, right? Nothing overcommittal. Gets in there with the kunai for pressure.
Standing roundhouse.
Yeah, really just wants that button. Oh, gets in again with kunai. Other side, great neutral jump from Boss, and now has corner positioning for himself. Wake up target combo, and there's the throw. Yeah, he does get a meaty after Raida. That light punch version, it leaves you really close to Ibuki. Confirmed to the corners. Tons of meters still for Boss, who hasn't spent any yet since that first round where he closed it out. Wake up overhead?
Wow.
And Air blocked it, so yeah, both of these guys.
Oh, and there's the punish. Oh, wow. Goes for the dash through this time. The first time went to the other side, and now it's getting down to the wire. Needs to be really careful to anti-air. Oh, my God. Throws it to the corner. Full critical art available.
The meaty, yeah, great V reversal to get him off of him, and a block on the overhead. Oh, that could have been cancel stomp super. You got to be so careful if you're Air anything. Dash up, low, medium kick, stomp super is death. You have to be so mindful of that kind of offense right now from Boss. The walk up, the chip, that'll do it. Yeah, you can't get out of that. What a decision from Air. So genius. You can only avoid chip kill in this game from critical art if you have V reversal. And while in V trigger, Nikali has no ability to V reversal. It's such an intelligent choice.
That goes for any character, but you have to be careful. You know what I mean? Like, while that V trigger is active, you're susceptible to get chipped out if your life is low enough, especially if you have that V trigger active.
Yeah, and as Nikali, there's nothing you can do about it. Your V trigger, once it's popped, it's popped. Meaty, yes. Whiffs the stomp. Oh, and yeah, he can punish that. He didn't have charge available for the dash, but still.
Oh, wow.
Buki went the wrong way.
Self-low.
Yeah, it can happen. You hit the button a little too early, then you'll end up on the wrong side.
Nice quick rise again by Boss.
That's how you avoid the mix-ups from Ibuki there. Oh, just whiffs, and there's the confirm. Great work. I like that he's playing defensive solid. Not changing the game plan. Fierce. Yes. Oh, we went for the Sako setup, but missed it.
Nice patience right now. V-trigger is available for Nikali.
Oh, it just sends out the bomb. He's going to be able to get the Fierce. Closes it out with the EX. Great work. Yeah, that was an excellent confirm. And Air just got a bit antsy. He wanted that V-trigger to count. He wanted the bomb to get some kind of offense, but just couldn't make it happen. Just walks up and finds it. Raida? No, went for a reset instead. That V-skill from Ibuki. Huge range on it. Oh, stuffed. Yeah, and he's going to be able to build tons of V-gauge since that roundhouse was crush counter. That builds in V-gauge, as well as the V-skill at the end. Oh, it just walks up in there. Pressure for Air now.
Oh, gets the jump in. Let's see what happens. Nice jab.
And Boss with the jump over.
Oh, I love the range the Boss is playing at right now. And Air taking the option to just back out just a little bit. Finally hits with that overhead. That's the first one we've seen the entire time.
Oh, punish? Yeah, but didn't convert it into anything big. Air also has kunai available. That should be another. Oh, he didn't cancel into critical art. I'm surprised. Yeah, some misses from Boss. And even right after he missed that, he input the super on his stick and hit the button kind of angrily. Like, where was my super? I missed the critical art. Should have got the confirm. But either way, one apiece now. Now, does Air stay with Ibuki? Does he go back to Ryu?
I see.
He's got it. Yeah, he has the choice now. Now the ball is in his court, right? Winning the first game means you have character select advantage in the final match. So Air has time to think about it, and it's a rematch. All right.
Fight.
The jump in, right on top of Air's head.
Oh, nice neutral roundhouse again. Goes for the reset, eats a DP just for getting a little too antsy. Gets the back throw, back to the middle of the screen. Nice pressure with that standing fierce.
Yeah, and that's one of the first DPs that Boss has done, actually. There hasn't been a ton of that so far.
Oh,
and
wow.
the spacing from Air, so difficult to deal with. There's the big jump from Boss, has corner positioning as well. Air to air, and the command throw. One more will do it. The meaty
Yo,
Boss.
Lee, you going on the bus? I'll
Puts
talk
her
to
on
you
the
later.
bus. Yep, peace out, sends her off. Just like that, Boss now. Match point over Air after that first game looked so good for his Ibuki. I feel like these kunais are oh, that was a sick whip punish. These kunais are being spent really, you know, there's a lot of them from Air so far, but he hasn't converted into too much. That was one of the first series that's really led the offense.
Right now, backing up just to let that stun wear down just a little bit. Full critical art available, and there's the V trigger. Let's see what happens. Tries to go for a reset. Boss not taking it. Hitting the button. Oh, wow. Watch
Yeah.
medium punch.
You gotta be careful. V-Gauge now available for Nikali, which means that trigger on deck. Reversal uppercut from Air. Another great block, and there's the low this time. I like it. Air took advantage, sensed that Boss is walking up to try to hit buttons. Great work.
Final round. Fight.
So now match point for both players. Final round here. Let's get out of the pool at EVO. Who's gonna go home salty? Upset. Angry at you know, everything that's going down here. Jump in from Air. Oh, and he baited him. The mix-up, lands the back throw. Big lead for Air now, but corner positioning switch. Block! He can spend critical art if he wants to. No, he saves it.
So
Huge
much
damage. But
There's
he
the back
respected
throw.
Wake Up again.
Oh, no cancel when the V trigger. I'm
Oh, he
surprised.
could have canceled it. He's going to stomp into
and
critical
that's
art.
going to be it, is it?
Is it? It's going to be a lot of damage, but he might have a pixel.
Oh, it's got a
Oh
pixel.
my god, he's living just a bit. Air with so much meter to work with. What does he go for? Wake Up with the trigger. But he's got all kinds of
Nice,
meter.
just hops out.
Another bomb is available as well for Air. Sets out the bomb. It was the short fuse, though. Still has 2 kunais left as well as full gauge. The blocks.
Oh, wow.
Still has critical art. If he can get the confirm, a kunai into critical art would
Oh,
close it, but
crouching,
the crouching
short. So good. Wow.
And there it is. Boss closes it out.
Makes
gets
it
himself
out.
the win.
In his pool, in losers, Air, I know he was thinking about that character switch a little early, and I know right now it's probably, he's like, God dang it.
But he was so close still, even with the
Yeah.
Ibuki. All he had to do was land like button, kunai, critical art, and that would have been Dunzo. Just like that, he would have got the game.
Speaking of Dunzo, alas, our time with you has come to an end.
You know, it's been a pleasure, Steve. We got to hang out with the people, our favorites, on stream here at EVO on Capcom Fighters, but there's other fantastic commentators that need to
This is true.
get it out here at EVO and tell you guys what's going on.
So don't fret. We have more matches, good commentators, good times, more Street Fighter. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.